Hello, and yes, this is a next WWE podcast. This is number 2. In this podcast, we're going to be mostly talking about future stuff coming up with Super Showdown and the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. Now, we're going to start with Hell in a Cell, mostly because I think Hell in a Cell is going to be action-packed filled. It's already making matches. I think we have Braun versus Roman for the Universal title. I think that might be inside the cell, and then we also have WWE Championship match, which is AJ Styles and Samoa Joe in the cell. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for Hell in a Cell, the women's title match, not inside the cell, I don't think, but I don't know. That's what I think they might have planned. They also have probably the Bludgeon Brothers versus New Day, and they also have the match. The mixed gender between Brie and Daniel and Miz and Maurice. Now, we're going to talk about this match. I'm really excited for this match specifically because I think it defines WWE itself. Like, if these two get put in the cell together, it is going to be all hell broken loose. Like we already saw at SummerSlam, it was a classic match itself. SummerSlam, I changed my rating to a 5. It was originally a 4.2. But I remembered everything, and I was going to give it a classic at first. But I felt I was overrating it too much. But then a bunch of other people started giving it 4.5. And I was like, what the hell? Well, screw it then. I'm going to give it a classic if I felt like it. So I give it 5. And I truly do think it's a 5 because these two absolutely have good ring chemistry. They know how to compete in the ring, outside the ring, around the arena. I think they can put up a good Hell in a Cell match. Now, as for this match between Roman and Braun, I expect a really good match as well, but they've already had enough good matches. This match needs to be inside the cell if they're going to continue the rivalry. Because no one, I don't even think, thought these two would ever face off one-on-one again for another good year. And that's kind of true. I don't think we've ever seen these two actually face off since Great Balls of Fire. Maybe Payback even. But we haven't seen these two face off one-on-one in a long time, especially not even for a championship ever. So, with these two possibly going inside the cell is a crazy, crazy thought. They both are phenomenal wrestlers. We've seen the matches. We had Fastlane, Payback, Great Balls of Fire. They just are able to compete well with each other. And they're able to put on a show for us. Like, let's say the show's not doing so good. Because this was the best part about Fastlane 2017. Hands down was Roman and Braun. Then we got the Bludgeon Brothers and the New Day possibly going at it for the SmackDown tag titles. That might be their Hell in a Cell match again, unless what they're going to do is do the two main championships Hell in a Cell, and then like the United States title and the Intercontinental title Hell in a Cell, and that's it. But I think if so, it's going to be interesting because they're no longer doing different pay-per-views. They're doing co-branded pay-per-views, which means they're putting both brands in the same pay-per-view. We haven't seen that at Hell in a Cell in a while. And with this many championships, I don't know how they're going to be able to fit it all in one. But I think between these guys, they're going to put on again, if these two teams are put in the cell, it's going to be a classic. We saw last year the Usos and New Day, and it was an amazing 5-star match. These two are also really good. These two teams are also really good together in the ring, and I think they can pull it off if they do get put in the cell. But we're just going to have to see what happens. And then the Miz and Daniel Bryan match, I think we were supposed to have a rematch for this at Hell in a Cell. That was everyone's thought until Brie Bella came back and we had a mixed gender tag match. For now, this match is happening at the Superdome. And it's apparently going to be a number 1 contendership match for the WWE Championship. Winner faces AJ Styles. I'm not sure if it's at Hell in a Cell or at a different pay-per-view. I'm not sure. Because that's all I got the notification from. My friend sent me and I'm like, what the hell is this? What do they think they're doing? Like, if it could possibly work, The Miz needs to win that. Or, see, that's the thing, though. I feel like a lot of people actually want to see Miz win the title. Because it'd be shocking. a lot of people also want to see Daniel win it. But it's hard to pick odds between these two because I like them both. I'm starting to I like the Miz, okay? I hate his character. I hate how he has to always cheat, but I love the Miz's character. His character of being a great wrestler, being good on the mic. I like that about him. It's his way to cheat I don't like. But it's hard to pick who would, because I kind of want to predict this match. If I was saying who was going to win, I'd say Daniel Bryan would be walking out the winner here. They had the Miz win at SummerSlam, and I think that was the reason, because they planned on this match happening. So they're going to have the Daniel Bryan win. They're going to have Daniel Bryan go on and face AJ Styles finally for the first time ever. It's going to be a great 5-star classic match between the two, and Daniel Bryan's going to win the title at either Hell in a Cell if they have it there instead of Joe facing him, or Survivor Series if they change their minds. Now, Seth Rollins, he just got out of the rivalry with Dolph Ziggler. He doesn't really have anything planned for him right now, but I feel like maybe they can do something. Either they can turn Dean heel, which I don't want happening, and make him face Seth and have a good match at Hell in a Cell for the Intercontinental title. Or they have a Battle Royale, 10-man Battle Royale on Raw, and the winner of that match faces Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title at Hell in a Cell. That's something they could do. And, of course, the match that everyone's going to be excited for, last time ever, The Game, the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings, Triple H will be facing off against the Dead Man from Death Valley, The Undertaker. One last time at Super Showdown. A lot of people are mad at this because they thought WrestleMania 28 was supposed to be the end of an era. Now, when you really think about it, it's not the end of these two competing against each other. It's the end of an era. That version of WWE was over. Not these two competing, but that era itself with those three men, because they would officially all stop wrestling. But Undertaker didn't. He showed up every once in a while. Same with Triple H, he'd wrestle. But Shawn Michaels, he was already retired. You can't really say it was an end of an era if these two guys are still in WWE. But at the same time, it was still a cool moment. But I think this match is going to blow the roof off the Super Showdown in Australia. This will be such a crazy, emotional-filled match because I feel like at the ending, we're going to just see these two shake hands and hug it out on the stage. Speaking of the whole Super Showdown pay-per-view, though, we got a couple more matches planned. This was originally going to be Kevin Owens versus John Cena. And I thought, whoa, hell yeah, dude. These guys put up classics, like, in their 2015 times. Let's do it. And then it got switched to this. Bobby and Cena versus Kevin Owens and Elias. I'm glad that Elias is competing, and Bobby is too, but I really do not have any hopes for this match. It's not really a match I'm looking forward to because it's just a tag team match. It's going to get like a 3.5 or a 3.2, something low. But the Shield will be competing at this pay-per-view. Yes, they will. We don't really know who against, though. They're just going to be competing. Hopefully it's against someone good, though, but... And then, yes, let's get back to this match, because this match is going to be, obviously, before, like, let's say... Because I'm confused with this match now, because if Super Showdown is before this pay-per-view... Wait, no. When is Hell in a Cell? I think Hell in a Cell is in September. I don't know. I'll have to check. Because if this is before the Super Showdown, then I would understand why they're having the number one contendership match. The thing about this match is that I am very excited for it. I really, really am. I don't know how Brie Bella is going to be in the ring, though. She hasn't been in the ring, I don't think, since, like, I think it was 2015. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't even remember the last time I've seen her in a match. But hopefully they do well with the match and they make it work. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this little mini podcast. A all the plans for Hell in a Cell and Super Showdown. I want to thank everyone who watched. I will be doing more of these, but this is pretty much the only news I've gotten from the future parts of WWE. Mostly the stuff that I'm excited for. So hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys later. Peace.